Man found out the wife he'd just taken from the wedding was actually the female CEO of his own company. It turned out the man had been on his way to his ex-girlfriend's wedding the day before. When he tried to take his ex-girlfriend away from the wedding, he accidentally walked into the female CEO's wedding instead. By then it was just the part where the groom was giving his vows. Unexpectedly, the groom's ex-girlfriend also showed up to crash the wedding. The female CEO watched as the groom tried to leave, so she warned the groom this was a family-arranged marriage, but the groom didn't follow the family's plan. He took his ex-girlfriend's hand and left right away. Right then the wedding venue started to get chaotic. The female CEO also felt really upset. At that moment the man mistakenly thought the woman abandoned on stage was his ex-girlfriend. He flipped the table over right there, and yelled that the groom was irresponsible. The man's actions shocked the female CEO. Then the man walked over to the female CEO and took her hand. He said he'd loved his ex-girlfriend for 5 whole years, even though he didn't have the same means as the groom. He said he'd love her for the rest of his life. Just then the female CEO's bodyguards got ready to kick the man out, but the man promised he'd get her out even if it cost him his life. After the female CEO heard this satisfying answer, she actually said yes to his proposal. The man finally achieved his dream. By this time he still didn't know the woman in front of him wasn't his ex-girlfriend. When night came and he walked into the bedroom, the female CEO's bodyguards showed up with all kinds of expensive gifts. Right then the man started to realize something was wrong. When he turned around he saw the wife he'd just married wasn't his ex-girlfriend. Only then did he realize he'd walked into the wrong wedding. So he hurried to explain to the female CEO that all this was a mistake. The man said he'd mixed her up with someone else, but the female CEO had already set her mind on him. And just like that the man started living a wealthy life.